So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally. Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days?
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get it continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it? We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redefort, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated, and there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you. This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clingy woman in a cave.
I see. Aphanphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chirogram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on, you got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no? Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm your host, CenterStrain01, and this is part 2 of our walkthrough for Death Stranding.
Delivery order for Sam Porter Bridges. Request transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate administration to the president.
So the way that I'll do these videos is we got the prologue, which you've already seen. This is episode 1. And in the next episode, which is a huge episode, we'll have lots of videos inside it. That way you guys can understand exactly where we are in the story in case there's a certain point that you need a little bit help with getting by. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoying. And I would really like to know what you guys think so far. What did you think of the prologue? Did you enjoy it? Are you following the story at all? Or is it just really confusing to you? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you turn your notifications on to know when I'll be live with new videos throughout the next couple of weeks.
Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
All right, I'll go over this very, very briefly as we'll go into more detail a little bit later. This is our objective. You can set up a waypoint to get there, or plot your route. Hold down square, then move pretty much with the left thumbstick, let go, and then do the same thing again. Very simple and easy to use. Now, just because you have that doesn't mean you can actually follow it. It just means that you need to follow the vicinity of where it is. Because obviously we can't climb over that.
Sam, your friendly neighborhood dead man here. If you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
Holding down the L1 will give you compass mode. It goes into a first person, and it's a true first person. As you can see, Sam's body is actually here. You can move around just like you can in third person as well. You can zoom in, zoom out, place markers, and all that jazz. You can offload cargo by holding the triangle button. Give it a second, and it'll drop. Then you can pick it up with your left or right hand. Notice I'm going to let go of the R2 as I move forward. Sam will automatically drop the cargo, meaning that you need to hold down R2 or L2 in order to be able to continue to move with the cargo.
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left.
Put on some
If
shades.
she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
You're gonna be able to do a lot of customization for your Sam, so you can make him as unique as you want him to be. But a lot of that will be explained a little bit later, as in the beginning few hours, it's all about figuring what is going on and kind of getting used to each and every single piece of equipment that you have. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer, to help you guys understand what exactly going on and how to use all of the mechanics in the game.
Like I said, her vital signs are all trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
Sam. It's me, Dead Man. Sorry, my mistake. I'm afraid the President's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you? You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside. That's the President's right-hand man, the Director of Bridges.
Die Hardman?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1? So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Madam President, we've brought Sam. We'll leave you two alone.
Sam, I knew you'd come back.
Are you doing all right? Yeah, I know you hate me. Amelie.
Amelie?
You remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me. Please. So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Madam President! Oh, no.
Doctor, we need your help.
All hands on deck here. Season V-Vips, give me 150 cc's. She's not responding.
Stay with me. Madam President.
This is dropping.
Hold on.
We're losing her. Time of death?
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now, what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered. Sam, before she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
Well, she succeeded. Look at your wrist. If that's not symbolic, I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BTs.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me. Why?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges. Can I have a moment? President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it, America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
The facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
We'll be monitoring you around the clock. If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
Sam Porter Bridges, cremation delivery expert. All right, guys, here we go. I know you're so confused by the story and all that. It'll all end up making more sense.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Dead men explained how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
There's a location we're going. You don't necessarily have to check. If you just memorize where things are, then it's not too difficult to figure that out.
Sam, need to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
So once we get back to where we started at this video, then we'll go ahead and plot our route, and I'll explain a few things. Notice how I am holding both L2 and R2 down. This will stabilize Sam, that way he doesn't lose balance, which is very, very important when it comes to transferring your cargo or when you're obviously transferring bodies as well. Although the bodies sway a lot more, so let's say I went ahead and let go. Now watch what happens. You need to shift your weight depending on the direction that you turn in. This, if you go straight, it's never going to happen, but once you move your left thumbstick left or right, that's when it'll start happening, so you have to kind of straighten yourself out a little bit. You can also run while in this mode. It's not recommended, but you can do it.
President Bridget Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
All right, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and stop for a second, bring up our map, and let's plot our route. So obviously we don't need this one anymore, so we can go ahead and remove marker. There we go. And you can see where our objective is right there. So you can use the terrain on the map here. You can see exactly where the mountains are, so you can try to plot the most smoothest direction. So let's start here, and we're going to be heading right to about over here. So we got our custom marker, and then we'll go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is the gameplay. This takes up most of the gameplay in the game. I've already been hit with a copyright on the first video, so yes, the music is going to copyright these videos. I might have to remove some of them, or the videos, or excuse me, the music per se. And I do apologize for that. It wasn't my intention to have to do that, but of course, everything is copyright these days. So during this section here, I am going to bring down the sound a little bit as it kind of sets up more of an emotional experience here. Okay, ladies and gents, so we're going to be moving through here. As you can see, another song is playing, so I do apologize for not being able to show you that song. But this one song removed all the audio from my video. Obviously, I can't have that happen. So I did re-upload this one again to be able to give you guys a chance to be able to, you know, have the audio in the game. Obviously, you want to hear the audio in the game. So unfortunately, just during this song, you're going to hear this here. Again, as every instance when these songs play, there's not really much going on the screen. It's just getting from one location to another. There's not really too much to explain, as I've been explaining everything throughout all of the other parts. The game is beautiful. The game is amazing. I just wish it gave you an option for us content creators to be able to turn off the music. But obviously, Kojima had a vision, and he wanted that vision to shine, and I completely understand that. So I'm not mad at all. It's just I got to put a little bit more effort in to make sure that we can get over that hump. But hopefully you guys are enjoying and continue to listen to the Death Stranding main theme. I'll mix it up and have a different theme for Death Stranding playing, I guess, on some of the other videos that have the audio as well. So the regular audio will come back in very shortly. Hopefully you guys enjoying the video, and I'll see you in a few. but obviously things happen. Sometimes you can't stealth through a section for whatever reason. If that does happen, then we will use our fishies to overcome the situation. And I know that sounds really bad, but it's something you can actually do. All right, let me bring the volume back up for the most part, and we should be a little bit better. All right, let's go. Sometimes you just got to stop and smell the roses and look at the beautiful world, you know?
Anyone? Hey!
You can see it just said pick up something. That's because we're right next to...
Too close.
I forget what they're called, but these are things that you actually eat, even though you can't pick it up anymore. Make sure we're still heading right, all right? Now, the terrain scanner is very interesting. Anything you see in blue means that you're safe. You shouldn't fall. But once you start to see yellow, that means that you need to be careful because you could slip, you could fall. And of course, anything red means that you could possibly damage yourself. And so be careful of everything you see. You can tell that the winds are picking up. Weather's probably going to be changing here soon. And people have already placed an area for us to go. Keep an eye on your stamina meter. Continually drink from your canteen in order to refill your stamina.
Over and over again.
And again, if I let go of L2 and R2,
Just a bit further now.
you can go a little bit faster. However, you run the risk of falling over, so...
This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
I always like to help people. Give them as many likes as I can.
Today's a good day. This one's for you.
You can see there's a rope here as well. We're going to use that rope to climb. This is how you're going to be able to maneuver around the environments. You're always going to be using ladders to get past things like water or height, as well as ropes to get past height objectives. And you can also build bridges, roads, use vehicles, which will come in a little bit later. All these things will help you be a better player and get through the world. All right, we've made it.
So that's the place, huh?
I'm not sure what all of that means that's jumping up there. And I'm guessing the strands that you see in the sky are BTs. So if you go in those areas, that's where BTs are. That's the only thing that I'm guessing is correct. I'm not 100% sure, though. You are going to see me saving every now and then, because if there is an instance that I can save, one cool thing about this game is you can go to any point in the game via a save, which is amazing. An open world game like this that can save pretty much at any time, anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and hit start left and go down to system, and then we're going to save here, which just in case something happens in just a few minutes that we, messed up on or something, that way you guys can see the best. And there'll be instances where I'll get through these sections perfectly the first time, but I want to make sure I give you guys the best gameplay out there on YouTube for Death Stranding. S ranking. Here we go. Cremates.
Is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
What's this?
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want. But the decision has been made. It has to go. The director approved the order.
Is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea. shit. Maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing.
All right, ladies and gents, here we go. Our first stealth section. Return to Capital Knox.
Move cautiously.
We need to hold our breath by holding R1. Take a look at the little device on the top left of us. Once our breath gets a little low, go ahead and do that. As you can see, we got some close to us. Don't get too close to them. Hold your breath while you're moving. Tells you the direction that they're going in. Let it build back up. Nice and stealth-like. Okay. It's getting a little calmer, so let's go ahead and get our breath back. We got a guy straight ahead of us. Okay, it's calmed down a little bit. Let's stop. Do not let your breath get all the way or you're dead. You'll make too much of a noise. Gotta be careful here. Okay, looks like we're good. Stop. Just made it. Nice. We did it. And I think we're good. There we go. That was so close, guys. But we were able to do it. Nice and stealth-like. And thank God for this. Make sure you hold on because you don't want to fall down. So let's grab the rope. Now you kind of get the gist of the game, right? You can actually understand what it's all about, what's going on. Don't rush. We don't want to fall. I did not mean to get off for whatever reason. Thank God. There we go. Make sure you're continually holding L1 or R2 and L2. That way you don't accidentally fall or trip. And we are good. Our first encounter with the BTs on hard mode is a success. Alright, you can select your canteen. Drink a little bit of Monster Energy here to kind of get your stamina back up if you've drained some. And we're good to go. Let's get a lay of the land and see if we have any ladders helping us anywhere near. I don't know how much that actually took down the volume. Hopefully it did enough.
Anybody hear me?
You can click on the touchpad in order to be able to talk to anyone out there.
I'm Sam.
But you're never really going to encounter anyone on your journeys except for enemies. The whole thing is that the player community base is together outside of what you see, but you're building that community. You're working together to accomplish. It's like millions of Sams out there working together to accomplish this task and goal of rebuilding the world, you know?
Sam, come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
All right, so that's pretty much going to be it for as far as, I think, myself, as we got some more cutscenes, and then we'll be leading up into episode 2. Again, hopefully you guys are enjoying. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next video.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, But this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.